This is just one portion. So let's put some salt and some pepper. I don't want to have to wash my hands every time I touch a piece of chicken and do this side. So I used tongs. And now we'll just take this piece and put it in a little flour. I like the texture of chicken when you put it in flour opposed to just in the skillet. Sorry for the noise. But if you're gluten-free, you don't do this. And then we go right into the skillet, which is right here. And what am I going to do? I'm going to just brown it a little, take it out, pour off whatever grease is in there, and then put the rest of the ingredients. The cabbage and the red onion. Red onion because it matches the color of the cabbage. Some bacon for flavor. Caraway seeds because I like the flavor. You know, in cooking, you put together whatever you want, as long as you don't put ice cream into this, because that wouldn't work. Actually, it will. It'll melt and it'll be cream. Sweet cream. Yeah, very nice. So you could do just about anything. But since this is chicken and red cabbage, you wouldn't put shrimps in here. Maybe I should have used my light olive oil, because it can take the heat. It won't burn a little bit like virgin olive oil. So that's what you should do. Use extra light olive oil. So this will take a few minutes. Look, it's smoking and we don't want that. Especially since my smoke alarm will go off from a measly piece of chicken. I can understand when it's a piece of steak, I have to do it. And it goes off 99% of the time. Okay, so I don't have to waste film just watching this. I'm not taking it out yet. In 2 minutes I'll take it out and pour off the grease. So I poured off the excess grease, and I'm going to get enough fat from the bacon, which I'm going to cook all by itself for about a minute, so I could separate the frozen pieces. Make little packages of bacon like this and put it in the freezer just for this purpose, for flavoring, instead of having to open up the whole package. Or if you have fat or that nice thick bacon, yeah, that takes care of that part. Now we can put in the rest of the goodies. This is healthy. Maybe not so much with the bacon, but not too bad. And then the apple. Now, the stock that I'm using is a little different than normal. I happened to come across a recipe for something, I don't remember what it was now, and the chef used Sprite. Why? Because it has like lemon and lime flavor and the sugar, and it's ready to go. This way I don't have to put sugar in here, which you usually do, put a little bit, and maybe vinegar or lemon. I mean, I was thinking about putting some ginger in here also. And there's a point where you just have to stop. And a few other things, and then I just took them off of the recipe and said, hey, that's it, just like this. So that's good. Now we'll measure. How much stock we're going to use, and then I'll put the chicken back in there. And here we have a big bottle of Sprite that was opened a couple of weeks ago when we had some kids over here, because we don't drink this stuff. One more. Okay. So that's 2 cups. Then we're going to take the chicken. Place it in there, and as soon as the comes to a boil, I'm going to simmer it and see what happens. Okay, it's been 15 minutes of my 30-minute timer, so now we'll turn this over. I banged, sorry. I know people don't like that sound, but you're so used to doing it like this, you know, what can I tell you? Okay, that's a half hour, and let's put the chicken on the plate. We'll touch it. Oh, that's done. And then this, we're going to raise the flame and let that cook down. Meanwhile, we're going to taste the liquid. I guess if you put a speed stick in here, you could puree all of this and come out with something that you wouldn't like. It's not appealing. At least you see pieces of everything in there. Wow, that has a unique flavor. Very nice. I think I will put just a wee bit of salt. But notice I'm using this pink salt. But notice I'm not shaking it directly over the pan. That's how everything cakes up. If you go like so. So put that. Yes. I'm liking that. I taste a little caraway. I didn't put a lot in there. And everything else, nice flavor. So once this simmer down, it'll be ready to serve it. Put the chicken in there, heat it up 10 minutes before you want to eat. How simple. We'll wait now. We have reduced this to where it should be. Notice. And it's thickening a little from the sugar in the soda. And you might have said, why didn't he just put 1 cup? Well, you know what? it wouldn't taste as good as this because it reduced and the flavor got stronger. Put the chicken in there like so. Shut the flame off. And then come back when you're ready to serve, and we'll see what it looks like. So after the chicken has been reheated I mean. Two ways of doing it. Put the cabbage on a plate first, which I think I'm going to do. Even though this is one portion, there's enough cabbage here if somebody else in the house wants to grub some of it. So, and then put the chicken on top. So we have thusly. And then take your chopped parsley or your scallions, or whatever, something green chopped up, and put it on top. I hope you enjoy it. The cabbage is very tasty.